over there.
By the way, we're on a black screen. I don't know what we're actually on.
Just scroll down to the left,
Yeah.
bottom right.
Oh,
I'll
I'm
fix that
apparently
for
not
you.
there.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You're on the GM layer because you and Fadir were going to talk to Marta.
Mm-hmm.
So
You should have just fucked with him. Said his vision was going bad some more.
you now have blind sight.
Yeah, we've already heard about that. I just
You
had
can
some
only
tasty
see
homemade
as a blind man.
tacos.
I was lazy. I drove to
You're
Bronx.
allowed to be lazy. You're forgiven.
I drove to Bronx.
I actually
because I'm afraid
encouraged
to put
it.
My shoe on my foot because I don't think it'll fit.
Did they not give you one of those fancy little boots to put over it?
She's not supposed to need it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, shit happens.
And if I let the scar sweat, it can make it worse.
Right.
Mm.
And it's still very
sweat.
sticky.
They don't want you to sweat with these temperatures.
Right. Hey, we're supposed to get below the 90s. We're not seeing 90s next week up here.
Yeah.
Come visit. It's nice and cool.
Look, I have the fucking time to come visit.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to try to go down a highway with protesters on it from 3 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Random shit you see on quote unquote X of things that happened last or years ago. I'm like, what?
What's X?
Twitter.
Twitter.
Elon Musk.
Oh yeah, him trying to rebrand it.
Yeah.
That's an idiot.
Oh, it is rebranded. It's just.
Did I get everyone's done?
I don't know.
Check your fucking DMs. I told you I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet. I'm sorry.
Go get something to eat then.
I want to know that I finished them all first.
Fight.
I'm going to say you
You've
probably
got plenty of fighting to plan for.
change Game Master to R0ckman, but that's just me.
Well, see, the thing is, the way that you have Game Master or have R0ckman written, I can't put it like that in that text because the 0 doesn't transform.
It's okay.
So put it as your actual name.
Uh-huh.
Hey, fucker.
Oh.
Go get something to eat. You can deal with that later.
But if I get it done before Colby gets here, then you can fix your stream.
No, I can't. I'm not on that page yet.
Well, why not?
Because we're talking to chat. We're bullshitting right now.
Hi, chat.
I'm not talking to chat. I'm watching my cat try and chase down a moth.
Hey, at least it's not that spider that you had to capture the last time around.
That was a big spider. No, she likes moths.
Cats tend to like things that fly.
Yeah.
I don't think like is the right word. Wants them to die.
Favorite food.
Oh, God.
Ooh, I can ask a question that's gonna make Bama super happy. When are we playing Netherdeep again?
I didn't realize you're being sarcastic.
I had a sarcasm word.
Because I have absolutely no fucking clue.
Agreed.
You're not killing my moths, woman. Am I the only one sad who, like, thinking about the fact that there's, like, we're probably coming to the end of this campaign now?
You're not the only one.
Well, no, if you think about it, we are probably gonna be done before Halloween.
Yeah, I think we've probably got about 5 sessions left.
I was
If
thinking
that.
3, and that's
Yeah.
that's not including the Q&A.
But there is a slightly exciting part. I've already started thinking about what my next character is going to be.
Oh boy.
Well, what version of Nilos is it going to be?
I don't know. Like, part of me wants to do a completely jokey one, and I was really tempted to make a water genasi crossed with a orc, but is a cross-dresser like Frankenfurter from Rocky Horror.
Hmm.
So that's what I was thinking. But then I'm thinking about actually not playing the jokey character and instead playing a serious character,
Could
which
be a
would be
bard.
even harder. It would be even harder for me to play a serious character
Okay,
than it would
that
be
better?
to play
Yes.
a jokey one. Hey, don't mess with Nilos 3.0. She's just jealous that my entire thing is just water genasi, and like all of my characters are intertwined by the mother.
Mm.
Okay, I'm going after food. Am I making you food too, or are you going to fend for yourself?
I'll fend for myself.
Oh, the good old marital fend for yourself.
Yep. we have an abbreviation for that. It's FFY.
Yep. Same. I write it on the
Agreed,
board all the
Sakura.
time. When she asks what it is, it's like you're making your own damn food. That's what.
Right?
I guess I should go write that on the board, didn't I?
What's for dinner tonight? Leftovers or FFY? FFY. Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Colby.
Hi, guys. Sorry.
I told
Nice.
you weren't allowed to be late.
We're
Did
just
you win?
we're just talking to chat here, so
Yeah.
all good.
I'll tell you why I'm late after we're not on stream.
During
I'm
break.
fine. Everything's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not everything's fine, but I'm fine. I'm great.
Okay. That's good.
Might need to poop.
Well,
You about made me choke on my dinner.
with that being said, I don't have any announcements. How about
I
we get
do.
into
I might need to poop.
How about we get into tonight's episode of Curse of Strahd?
Might need to
Good
poop.
idea.
I hear you, buddy. I'm exhausted.
Quest out here with the helpful tips for you, Colby.
Fiber will help clean your cold. Well, that's the thing. I'm good. It's just with these new medications that the new medication that I'm on. It's I'm still trying to figure everything out. Catch my drift. You see what I'm throwing down? If you know what I'm saying. Oh man, I'm tired.
You
Who's it?
guys will notice that L is no longer part of the intro.
Official then. I'm a sad boy. No wizard.
They said that they are unable to finish. So,
Finito.
and welcome back. I am joined by the following cast of characters.
Hello, everyone. I am a shiny Magikarp, and I am playing Nilos, the Water Genasi Cleric, and he needs to stop his girlfriend from running her mouth anymore.
Hi, I'm Colby, aka Fadir Mato 4, and I don't even know what a flacon de me is. And I'm playing a human light cleric, and I'm with you, Quest. A gut health is very important.
Go ahead, Nema.
Hi, I'm Gert, and I'm getting food. Nah. Just kidding, I'm Bama. I play Erica, our halfling paladin fighter.
Got it this time.
First time in like 6 weeks.
I know, right? I'm proud of you.
So proud of you. Mrs. Rockman will be here. She is playing Philea, the tiefling variant warlock.
Psychopath.
The hangry.
Hey.
Yes, and very hangry.
Shut up, or you're going to be the rogue.
Shut up, you're gonna be the rogue.
And I'm Mr. Rockman. I will be their GM for this evening. Let's get into it. But before we get into it, we'd like to thank Sirenscape for the sounds
Whoop.
and battle music that we'll get to listen into tonight's episode. Please go to Sirenscape.com for all the sounds and music you need for your epic games, because those epic games need epic sound. Sirenscape.com. And I need to look at my notes so I can see what we're going to be starting off with here. 'Cause
Shenanigans.
We need some ambiance before we get into Barovian lore.
I believe it's pronounced ambience.
Ambience?
Ambience.
Ambulance.
Because
Ambulance?
when I'm done with you, Macho Man Randy Savage, you're gonna need an ambulance, brother, dude. I'm overly tired tonight, so I apologize for what you're about to fucking go through for the next 3 hours.
Well, it's basically what Erica's going to be going through because you're with her.
I'm
So,
gonna go find a woodshed and
whoa, that escalated quickly.
Actually, that's about on point for him.
You ever see a halfling corn dog? You're about
Oh
to.
my god!
Wow. Okay. How about
Barovian
that
lore.
Barovian lore?
Another
Vaughn?
deep, the halfling corn dog is in a
Excuse you.
quote.
Stop while you're ahead. Von Zarovich certainly had excellent taste. Over the exquisitely carved mantelpiece hung an enormous portrait of a young woman. She was breathtakingly lovely, painted by an artist with the skill to capture not only her outer beauty, but the lively purity of her inner soul. There was no date on it, no signature to be seen, but the antique costume the woman wore indicated several centuries had passed since the paint had been wet. And that was a little snippet of Van Richten looking at a painting in I, Strahd, the Memoirs of a Vampire. So, last time, the Argon Vostos were briefed about the undead armies standing outside the three main gates to Valakai. Erwin told you to find out what they wanted with their little town, and you decided to head to the West Gate to get a better sense of the situation. Once at the West Gate, Steve gave your party more details about what you were dealing with. He told you there were at least 50 zombies, 20 skeletal archers, and 4 vampires, one of which wore a red dress. You all knew this vampire to be one of Strahd's brides, Anastasia. Erica wanted a better lay of the land and climbed to the top of one of the parapets. Looking over, she saw exactly what Steve described. Crying out, Erica asked the undead what they wanted. In response, Anastasia, as well as the other brides at the other gates, almost in unison, demanded Irina be turned over to them in 1 hour, or they would take her by force. Having all of the information about your guests at the gates, you divided your group and sent intel back to Erwin and the other gates. Erica and Fadir had a more pressing matter. They had to inform Irina. At the church, the both of you spoke with Irina and asked what she wanted. After a grueling 45 minutes later, Ismark came to your group and told you that she had made her decision. She was going to go with Strahd to save the people of Valakai. Before handing her off to Strahd, Fadir decided to make a proposal with the devil. In 1 week's time, the Argon Vostos would meet Strahd at his castle to fight for Irina's hand. Strahd, being the sporting type, agreed to this arrangement. After the exchange, Strahd with Irina and his undead army left the town of Valakai unscathed. Gathering once more at the Blue Water Inn, your party informed Erwin of the situation. Hearing that Irina gave herself up for Valakai, he, as well as everyone else in the inn, was relieved. You began seeking help from the keepers to destroy Strahd. However, the response you got was cold and unmoving. Seemingly on your own now, you venture off to find others that may help you in your fight for Irina's hand. And that's where we're going to start for tonight. Fadir, I will say that your charm has worn off
Yeah, I figure as much.
since that hour had passed. So adjust your character sheet to reflect that. But we'll actually start with Erica and Fadir as you guys are making your way
Making my way.
to Marta's. I gotta find where Erica went.
For the record, I am back.
Welcome back. Oh, you're down here.
Fuck.
You three are up there. Would you have had Lupa with you, Erica?
Yeah, I believe I said I gathered her up as we passed by.
Okay. You want to make that certain. So you three are walking down the road to the blacksmith. While the other three are at the Blue Water Inn still. After a slugfest.
Which I sadly lost.
Yeah.
Fadir's just going to be cursing and mumbling under his breath the entire way to the
Martas.
to murders. Yeah,
Okay.
just basically calling the entire village a bunch of fucking cowards, and why did we even try to save them?
Eric will be quietly reflecting.
All right. As you're heading down the road, keeping to yourselves, maybe eyeing each other every once in a while, you eventually make it to Marta's workshop. You hear her working away on some piece of metal back in the back.
Marta, are you there?
Oh, yes, come in.
I could. I was wondering if there's something you could do for us. But
Absolutely.
I'll be upfront with you right now. I do not have any money.
I've got it.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna shore the broken longsword of my brother's,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna give her the
Silver pieces.
50 silver pieces that I have.
Okay.
And I'm going to is there a way that you could reforge this sword for Erica here?
And next to it, I'll put a small coin purse.
This is all the silver that I have. I do have those crossbow bolts as well that you gave me. That I could give you those as well.
And then
Those will help.
you watch as Erica reaches in her mouth, pulls her teeth out, and wipes them off on her cloth. Sets them down.
Whatever you could do would be greatly appreciated.
So let me get this straight. You want me to fix this broken sword as well, and then silver it on top of that.
If possible.
Do you have the other piece?
This is all I have, but I figured since Erica here, she is a halfling. A full long sword for her maybe perhaps isn't the best thing in the world. And basically, what I'm imagining what it kind of looks like, it would almost look like a short sword, but with a long sword handle on it.
Well,
Right.
to be straight up with you, Erica's been wielding a longsword the whole time. So
Yeah, but it's still a long sword.
Yeah.
It's just the blade is about the length of a short sword.
Basically, it's a human size long sword, but for Erica, it would be a great sword,
yes,
Kinda, yeah,
So it's
a
a
broken great sword.
sawed-off shotgun.
yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, yeah, kind of like a sawed-off shotgun. Yeah, yeah.
could
that's actually a great way
could
to
you
put it.
imagine her firing a sawed-off shotgun?
Rounds go one way, Erica goes the other.
Yep.
Noisy cricket. Yep, I get it.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know if there's a way that you could just maybe retemper the blade to make sure it stays strong, and then silver the edge. That way, it'll give Erica here a new weapon. And I'll be honest with you, this is sentimental to me. It was my brother's. It was broken a long time ago, but it's still a good blade, and I can't think of anyone else I'd rather wield it than my friend Erica here.
She takes a long, good look at the sword.
Erica will push the coin purse closer to her so she can inspect it.
And Fadir, give me and everyone else a better sense of how badly broken this sword is.
Fadir took a very good care of the broken end. The sword, it's still sharp. It could still be used as a sword. The handle is if basically what I'm imagining. If you've ever seen Lord of the Rings, the sword that Aragorn wields, it's kind of like that with the long end and taper down to like a point. The filigrees on each side, like it's a very ornate sword. It was a very, very nice sword when it was in one piece.
Where's Ace when we need him?
Oh, you're talking to a master blacksmith right now, so Ace isn't gonna really help with this.
No.
Yeah. Like it's a
It was the Lord of the Rings reference, Jesus.
Oh yeah.
it's a very ornate long sword. Like it's a very nice sword. Just
Okay.
with basically the top half of it had been broken in battle.
Okay.
And like I said, Fadir kept it up, kept it oiled, kept it nice.
She picks up the sword, and she says, "You said this was sentimental, Fadir.
It was my brother.
I can see you kept very good care of it."
I mean, it was if you had seen it in its heyday, it was a magnificent piece. It was a wonderful longsword. It gleamed in the light, and he wielded it with such ferocity and power. But unfortunately, it wasn't enough to keep him alive. But I keep it in his honor. I've used it a few times myself, and I tried to keep it sharp and oiled. But yeah, it's That's what I have.
All right. And you see her put the sword back down. She looks at the coin purse. She grabs the coin purse and says, "Erica, keep it." She throws the coin purse back at you.
But you've already done so much for us.
Yeah, well, who else am I going to give my services to?
Well, you have earned a favor. All you have to do is ask it, and it will be done. However, we'll need a bit of time as we're heading out on an excursion. And to be honest with you, Mata, I'm not sure we're coming back from this one or not.
Well, I will tell you this, Vidya. It's going to take me some time to get this repaired. I'm going to say probably... I'm going to roll for it. It's going to take me at least a good 3 days.
That's probably in our timeline, Fadir.
I think we can make that work. And if there's anything we can do to help you along, please let us know.
This is going to be a more delicate matter, and I don't... Even with Brim's help and Erica's help, which I'm very glad that you helped me in the past with your armor, Erica. By the way, here's your shield. And she sits that up on the cabinet there. With it being a sentimental piece, I don't want anything fucking it up.
Certainly. Well, we appreciate your expediency on this. And like I said, if we come back from this next mission, you have one favor, courtesy of Fadir Mato 4.
You better come back, or I will kill you.
Well, I guess the good thing is here in Barovia is that even if we die, we never really leave.
Hey,
Or you will die again, because I'll see to it.
it gets easier every time, Fadir.
So I've been told.
So what does the shield look like?
It just looks like your basic shield, but it has an active train sound as well.
Very nice.
Whenever you say the magic word, it activates a train sound. So
Toot, mother.
No, but it's just your normal basic shield with a +2 to your AC, but it does have the semblance of the Morning Lord on it.
Very nice. Gert's gonna kick your ass.
No, I'm not. We already fixed your card to say it correctly, my dear.
And I didn't even notice it. I'm horrible.
No, I already had the ass-kicking conversation, and I'm like, we're doing this right the first time?
Yeah, we got the production stuff ironed out.
Man, that's a sexy AC too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what is your AC now?
22.
Nice. The paladins finally get tank.
So, is there anything else that I can help you two with?
I mean, that's all I had, unless you had something, Erica.
We were wondering if you think this is enough silver, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely not the same type of silver that you brought me from the mines, but it will do the job.
That's the main thing. As long as it'll do the job, that's all I care about.
I'll give you anything back that I don't use. Sound fair?
Not necessary. You can keep whatever I give you. It's up to Erica.
Oh, I don't need anything back. I will miss the fangs, though.
Well,
All right, we'll come and see you in a couple of days then.
all right. I'll get
Thank
at
you,
it.
Mata.
Like, you see her pick up your sword, Fadir, and she starts heading back to the back. And you just hear, how the hell am I going to fix this thing?
Fadir will step outside the shop, and he's just gonna place his hand on Erica's shoulder and say,
And as he does this, she gut checks him with the shield. Ugh, how's it feel?
"Ugh, oh, what was that for?
To test it out?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it works. Son of a bitch. I was going to say it's an honor that you're wielding my brother's sword, but now I'm not so sure. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I assure you the honor's all mine.
When I look across the way, is the Burgermeister still in the stocks?
Absolutely. With a donkey mask still over his head.
Erica, you grew up here, right?
I did.
Were the people here always so timid, so frightened of everything, only looking out for themselves, or is this just a circumstance of...
Rolling for history, because I have no idea. Fuck. That's a 3. I
Best you can guess is, as far as you know, I mean, the whole looming presence of Strahd always being there keeps people in this
yeah, I got it.
perpetual
I got it.
state of tibbenness.
But dear, honestly, I didn't think it was quite like this. I mean, I always knew that everyone looked out for everyone else here. I just didn't realize it didn't go past the gates. Which is absolutely absurd if you ask me.
I'm just so disappointed.
Matter-
I would have hoped that within the prospect of being free of under the rule of Strahd, that people would have been more forthcoming in their help. Well, besides Mata, you know. Apparently they're happy to live like this. I don't know. None of douchebags like that. And he kind of nods over towards the Burgermeister.
My stomach's still in knots thinking about how they acted. It just, I don't know. I'm still quite upset about it. As for the Burgermeister, he has held people there for longer, for less, so I'm not worried.
No, he's where he needs to be, but I just find it funny that they were all happy when we released him from one tyrant.
This is actually
now
probably
that-
a good time to ask this, Rock. What happened as far as elections? Have that happened, or where are we at with all that?
That's kind of gone to shit since the candidates have both died.
Yeah,
I'm right here. What do you mean?
well,
You're not the same candidate, though.
Oh, she died after that. Okay. I couldn't remember.
Uh-huh.
It's been so long.
Yep.
Dude, it's been so long.
So the governmental entity is non-existent at this point in time.
That actually might make sense. You know, Fidel, it just dawned on me that with my passing and oh, what's her fuck, there's no political body here anymore. So
well,
it
I'm going to tell
has
you-
gone to a straight everyone looking out for themselves situation.
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing. To be honest with you, after all this is done, if we can defeat Strahd, I might stick around here for a while. Because this place has been beaten down so bad, but there's children here, and if we can somehow give the children hope and somehow show them that there's a better future of helping each other, maybe it's we can change that dynamic in this place. And plus, the order of the Gauntlet probably thinks I'm dead, so there's that.
I don't know.
Anyway, things to ponder in days to come, right?
Yes.
Well, what do you say we go back to the inn, get a bite to eat, maybe rest up. I'll go over my spells, see what I might need in the coming days, and we'll go from there.
Do you think it's too morose to go to the coffin shop? Maybe actually pick mine out this time?
I will make you a deal. If you pass this time instead of leaving your body to be being reincarnated, I will, in the tradition of the Morning Lord, I will burn you in his name. And I would expect you to do the same for me.
It's a deal, and she holds out her hand.
And I'll shake her hand back. Now, I wonder if it'd be worth it to go see Father Lucian to see if he has anything that might help us as well.
That sounds like a good idea.
You're not wrong, Nilos. All right, so which way are you guys going back to Father Lucian? Are you gonna head up to the main road or take the long way around past the Burgermeister's joint and hit the main road eventually?
Whichever one's more fun. You sound like you have something up your sleeve.
Yeah, I want the fun road.
It just depends. Whatever one you want. So you tell me.
That's not fair.
I'm telling you, I want the fun road.
Okay.
Look,
Part of me thinks we should dip by the Burgermeister just to see if anything's going on there. 'Cause,
yeah, with all the
I
talk
mean,
of politics, that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
We're probably during that, we're probably walking and talking during that conversation, so it would make sense that we would find ourselves in that area.
All right. Say you guys are going this direction then. As you're walking and talking about life and your future plans. As you're heading that direction, we'll jump back to the other group. What are you guys doing? I know Nilos is taking a beating from Brim, lying on the ground.
Yeah. How long have they been gone at this point?
I'll say probably 20 minutes.
Yeah. So probably for that first 10 minutes, Nala spent it all just laying face down, recovering from being battered. And then finally getting up. And then just kind of looking up at Falea and being like, Falea, I've noticed something. So after our last big fight that we got into, there was a certain party member who made a big explosion. Do you remember that?
Kind of hard to forget that.
Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but that kind of singed my hair.
Oh, that's what that burnt smell was.
Yeah, the kind of water effect kind of lessened it a bit, but it's a mess. Could you help me sort it out?
That's easy enough. So we'll do that. We'll fix your hair.
Try not to touch any of the fleshy bits of me.
And you two hear Brim say, if you guys don't need me, I'm going to go get a drink. And
Please
get
don't
ready
fight me
for
again.
Good fight.
Brim's,
But I'm going to go check on my equipment and make sure everything's good there.
Brim's voice got
Okay.
deeper. Maybe he does need a drink.
Yeah.
I'll be in the inn. And you watch him walk inside.
Okay, so hair. Then I'm thinking after that need to go to the general store.
Oh, what are we looking for? As at this point, Niles is basically being a child. You know, when you like cut a child's hair, they kind of lean back and try and look at the person trying to talk to them. And I just get this feeling that she's just grabbing him by the head and just forcing him to stay forward.
It's like I just cut my child's hair this week.
Stop moving.
Deja vu. You're okay with me using a dagger to cut your hair, right?
I don't know. I've never cut my hair.
Well, it can't be worse than the burnt ends.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
And then we go trim, 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 cut, cut, cut.
I mean, I trust you to make it look good.
Leia, give me a performance check.
Oh,
But I already
no.
know how I did. Jeez.
Oh no.
Performance.
The worst time to get a nat one if you get it.
12.
You haven't cut many hairs in your lifetime, but it looks okay. You've definitely trimmed off the ends that were burnt. And Nihilus' hair is now 6 inches shorter.
Give or take.
How did you do?
Well, this is how long the front piece is now.
Oh, okay.
It'll be fine. Your hair's still
I mean-
longer than mine.
Oh, that's true. I guess hair is not that important. And if I want to, I can grow it back out. I'll miss the braid, though.
It's still braidable.
And you feel in the back of your head, Nihilus, that there is still a braid. She did take the time to braid the hair that you still have.
Thank you, Philea. And he'll kind of lean back on her a little bit.
So, you remember that dark thought when we were racing back and forth from the gates?
Yeah.
I still think it's an option we need to have viable for her.
I agree. I'm kind of hoping that we'd be able to move forward and get to her as soon as possible, but who knows what can happen in any amount of time in that castle. We weren't even in there that long, and look what happened to us.
Worse things could have happened, and I honestly don't think we have to worry about Strahd hurting her. The other brides,
I'm more worried about him controlling her, like what happened to us.
possibly, but I also think that he would try to woo her.
Yeah. I think definitely for a little while she'll be left sound of mind, but I think if he becomes worried that she'll do what has happened in the past, I think that he'll try and force her to like him.
Yeah. So, any ideas on who we're gonna get to join our side of this? There's only two other people I can think of.
Are you talking about our assault on on Strahd, or are we talking about our thoughts on what might have to happen?
The assault.
Well, I mean, the obvious choice would be Esmeralda. Morty's would be nice, and the one that began with V as well.
Victavio. I wonder how the tiger's doing.
Well,
Mittens?
we could get those three.
Was
Oh
it
yeah,
Mittens?
there was Mittens as well. Mittens would be a good one to have.
No one needs to derail the DM. We'll do that ourselves.
For the record, like above the table, were we in there when Fadir was having his talk with the Raven, the Ravens?
Nope, we were outside.
No, you guys were
Okay,
outside having your
we don't know about that.
slugfest. Yep.
I mean, we could try and convince the Ravens. I mean, they seem willing to help defend this city. Maybe they'd be willing to fight.
Yes, but you also said a keyword. They may have only been interested in protecting the city.
True,
You know, because
but we also have
own the Blue Water Inn. So
we've also had help from one of them before, right? Didn't she bring us a cart or something? So
she
maybe we
watched
could convince
over
one.
our cart, I believe.
Oh, we
Yes,
might be able to
that's
convince
correct.
her to come and attack.
And her and
Maybe we can-
Ace got the second base.
Right. I will say, you guys are still outside of the Blue Water Inn while all
Yeah.
of this is happening. Okay. About this time, you see 4 ravens land near you and transform into their humanoid forms. Muriel, Adrian, Elvire, and trying to remember his name. Dag.
Dax?
Dag would have been the husband to the son that you guys saved from the tree.
Sure. Wow, Blair, did you see that? They're not even really hiding it that well anymore. I thought this was a secret.
Well, honestly, the whole town's so shook up right now that they're either probably still hiding or staying inside because they're afraid to come out now, or no one gives a fuck. Or all three. 4. 3? Option 4, all 3. Ugh.
Sure.
And the
Does
first
that-
one that sees you both just standing there or sitting in that area is Muriel, and she comes up to you and says, "What's happening? We got back and there's nothing."
There's nothing
Yeah.
for now.
Well,
Is Brim okay?
oh, I
Assuming
don't
he isn't
know.
drunk yet.
There was a very serious fight. He got hurt pretty badly.
Roll a deception check, Nylos.
Yeah, look at my hunk. Didn't he do well?
You shithead.
Deception?
Deception.
19.
She looks frantic and runs inside,
That was dirty, Nilos.
That's what he
as
gets
well
for beating
as
me.
as well as Adrian, Elvier, and Dag all run inside.
We should probably go clear up what happened, shouldn't we?
Oh, possibly. But then you owe me a trip to the potion shop. Apothecary.
I mean, we could
General
just
store.
leave.
Well, you might want to fess up. Is Jeeba still with me, or is Jeeba with Fadir?
You feel on your leg a bit of nuzzling.
Okay. Sorry, my brain put 2 and 2 together and what the fuck that little creature is on the screen.
Uh-huh. That's Jeeba.
Yeah, I know. It. Bing! No, you need to go make sure that Muriel didn't have a heart attack after that.
And it was about at this time you hear Nilos. Nilos!
Yeah, keep
You
going.
sure you don't want to go to the potion shop?
Well, it was a bad fight. You just kind of fibbed on who got hurt the most.
True.
She comes back out and she is has a furious looking face. Why the
Okay.
hell did you say that?
Mary, first off. Muriel, first off, before you consider what you're considering doing, I would highly recommend you don't hit me.
He is right about that. It'll hurt you more than it will him.
Yeah. Or if you feel you need to, then hit one of the armored places.
Not that that's any better. Words cut stronger with him.
Your mother was a hamster.
You see her pull out a dagger and throws it next to you.
No.
And then storms back inside.
If
There
it
was
makes you
a
feel any
fight!
better, he deserved it.
As she's walking back inside, she flips you off.
The bird flipped me the bird. Filet, I have a question. Why do you like me when all the other women hate me?
It's one of life's mysteries.
So glad I don't hear Fadir in my head. There's just a certain quirkiness.
Okay.
General store?
Yeah. I feel that if I go in there now, she probably will stab me. I'm gonna pick up the dagger. I'll give this back to her later.
In her back.
To the general store?
To the general store, and he'll hold out his arm to her.
Now, are you guys walking there, or are you going to take the horses there?
Oh, we'll walk. We'll let the horses take a break now.
Okay. You guys start heading down the road.
Jeeba, can you at least get on my shoulder? Please?
Paul.
Alright.
I can't say that I like that little thing, but he's
You feel
growing
it
on
jump.
me.
You feel it jump onto your shoulder.
See, that's much more comfortable, isn't it?
And as you guys are walking to the general store, we'll jump back to Fadir and Erica and Lupa. You guys have circled around and made it to the Burgermaster's mansion.
So as I was saying, if you put the ice cube... Oh, we're here.
First glance, you see that all of the windows have been... the curtains have been drawn. Or closed, not drawn. Closed. And if there were shutters, they would be shut as well.
I wonder if there's anybody actually living in that place.
Well, I don't know where his wife went.
She could be there, I suppose.
The last time you guys saw his wife, she was here.
Didn't she run out the front door in a huff, though?
No, she told you guys to leave because
okay.
you took her husband and put him in the stocks, and her son evaporated.
I mean, I'm not real
because of
sure.
a magic circle
Right.
gone awry.
I mean, I'm not sure what good it would do to talk to her. Unless you have a thought.
No, I don't. Fadir's just gonna take a long look at the house. No, I guess I was just being a bit more sentimental more than anything. Just, it's funny to think where we came from and where we are now.
Yeah, that's true.
Seems like forever ago. But
It's amazing what Barovia would do to you in a few weeks.
feels like a lifetime. I've not been here that long. You've been here your whole life, and the others have been here much longer than I have been. But that is life. You take what it gives you. Let's go see Father Lucian. See
Sounds
if he has
good.
anything for us. Maybe to help or something.
All right, you guys continue down the road, having more of a conversation, and eventually make it to the church.
I'll step up and open the door and walk in.
Okay. It is quiet. Very quiet. It's lit. Like there's torches lit inside, but it is very quiet.
Interesting.
Fadir will just kind of have his hand down by his hammer. Father Lucian, are you there?
No response.
I'll walk in further into the church. Jessica?
No response.
Does anything look like it's been like anybody tried to force their way in or anything like
Right,
that?
does the
or
place
signs
look
of
tossed?
struggle? Yeah.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. I'll
Wow, fuck
guide
this
myself
dice
as well.
tonight.
It's gonna be investigation. It's gonna be a 21.
I'm a big 3.
Everything seems normal. Minus the fact that there's no one in the church that you can see.
This is strange.
Perhaps check the graveyard.
Yeah, I guess that would be the next place. I was going to check his offices as well, see if there's anything there first.
Yeah, we can check his office and maybe check Ismark's room.
Yeah, I'll check everything. Check the offices, all the extra doors, Irina's room.
Okay. You systematically look in each room. First, nothing in Ismark and Irina's room. Nothing in the second room that is parallel to it. You go across, which you know is Father Lucian's room and his office. You check his room, nothing in there. You open the door to the office and you see Father Lucian is sitting at his desk.
Father Lucian, are you okay?
He looks up from what you believe is his scriptures. Sees you're there and says, "Sorry, Fadia, I didn't hear you come in."
No, it's okay. We're just in the neighborhood. Are you okay?
No, I'm not.
Is something I can help with? You. And I'll kind of stride towards him a bit.
I hate losing someone in my flock.
Well, if it's any consolation to you, I don't plan on this being a permanent thing. It was just a... I'll be frank with you. I communed with the Morning Lord, and he spoke with me.
The Morning Lord spoke with you.
He did. He told me that Irina is definitely worth saving. However, today was not the day to do that. And you and I both know that the gods works in mysterious ways, so... Today's just wasn't our day. That's part of the reason why R0ckman and I have come to see you.
All right. What do you need from me?
I know you're a holy man, but I was wondering if there was anything you have that might assist us in the coming days, as we have some plans to try to get Irina back, but we're going to need every bit of information or any sort of kit, weapons, anything that anyone can offer us in this time. And I know we've asked to a lot of you already, but...
DM, obviously Erica would know this. What is the effect of holy water on vampires in this world?
They would... So, you guys have gotten holy water from Father Lucian before, I believe,
yes.
right? Uh-huh. Okay. So, he knows that vampires would be susceptible to holy water and they would affect them like acid would.
I was myself, Fadir, thinking that between the three of us and a lot of prayer that we could make enough holy water to make a difference.
Yes, we can certainly do that, if that's what you need. I don't have enough vials for that.
We can absolutely go get them, and Erica thinks about the coin purse she still has and thinking about the best place to buy vials or even small glass jugs even.
Your first thought would be the general store or maybe the apothecary.
I was thinking maybe there was a glass blower in town.
There can be if you want to have a glass blower in town.
I want a glass blower, Rock.
Okay. There is a glass blower in town.
What is their name?
Blowy McEllicuddy.
Are they related to Floppy?
No.
No.
There's no Herringons. There's no Herringons in Barovia.
Oh, that's blasphemy. I give up. I quit.
Let's see.
Soccer gave you one.
Yep. His name's Joe Glass.
Joe Glass. Oh, come on.
I mean, the name of the shop should be the Stained Pane.
Okay, it's the Stained Pane. And the glass blower is you would know them as Darzin.
I like it. Fadir,
Darzin, sorry, I'm gonna give you a last name too. Darzin,
Jane. Darzin, you Jane.
It rhymes with Stained Pane. Darson Jane. I like it.
Darzin Barthos. Darzin Barthos.
I think
the glass blower.
Fadir, Falution, I think I'll head over to the Stained Pane, visit Darson, and see what they might have that would suit our needs.
Certainly, I'll stay here with the father and see what we can do in the way of making some holy water. And as I'm talking, can I kind of see what Father Lucian's been pondering over on his desk?
Sure, give me a perception check.
Can I guide myself on this one too?
Sure.
Okay, that's good. Perception. That's a 24.
You see on his desk, just normal. It's a normal looking desk. It's very, it's a very humbling type of desk. It's not very extravagant and all that kind of stuff. But you see, scriptures, papers, just other books, a quill, and an ink jar. And the main thing that he's been looking at is a book of scripture.
Okay.
And which building is the glass? That is up for Erica to decide. They have the entire map of Valakai to pick where the glass blower is going to be.
I think it is the second hut behind the tailor here.
Okay.
Right there.
Then that will be the place. It's right here. That pink dot? Or the smaller one?
The pink dot.
Okay. So while Erica goes and sees the glass blower about getting some vials, Vadir stays with Father Lucian to create some holy water. We jump back to the Nilos and Philea as they are heading towards the general store. The Arasak general store.
Who's sack?
Arasak.
Oh.
You walk inside and you see, I forget their names. Yelena. You see Yelena standing there. Oh, hello again.
Hello,
What can I help you with?
We're hoping that you can help us with getting something that Philea here's after.
Chicken.
It comes in a little blue pill.
No, I'll just steal that from Ace. It's okay, or from Brim. It's okay. Well, it's been a few days since we've been here. So the first question is, have you gotten any more healing potions or healing salves or healing bombs or all the above?
You bought everything that I had. I'm sorry. You could still try the apothecary. They might have what you need.
Okay. Would they have more knowledge on if there's healing plants out in the forest as well?
Yes, actually. That is their whole shtick. They're an herbalist.
Mm-hmm. Um, don't take this the wrong way. Don't get freaked out. Everything's fine. But do you sell vials of poison?
No.
Apothecary?
I don't know who would sell poison.
I mean, maybe rat poison.
Berry of
mean,
death?
I just use a butcher's knife to kill rats.
Oh, bless your heart.
Does sound very effective, honestly.
I'm not going to ask why.
I mean, for Leia, we could just use her idea.
Have anything if you throw a ball, it turns into a fire?
Are you asking for a necklace of fireballs?
No, I was asking for like a
If she
couple.
has it.
But I mean, if the GM's gonna offer, I'm not gonna deny it.
She looks at you like, you do realize this is a general store, right?
Yeah, it's things that you generally need.
I mean,
You generally need
Generally
a ball
speaking.
that creates a fire?
it's Barovia. Honestly, I'm a little shocked that you don't stock it.
Why would I need to stock something like that, Nilos?
I mean, Barovia. Did you
Yeah.
see all of the things that were coming at the gates just now?
Mm-hmm. And we were prepared for it. We may
You would
have
been
died in the
more
process.
prepared and even more alive had you had a necklace of fireballs.
Ooh, I've got it. I've got the perfect thing. She's gotta have it. Do you have like a stink bomb of onion and garlic? Preferably garlic.
You really think that's going to defeat vampires?
Have you tried it?
I heard onion water helps with cough, so garlic must kill vampire.
Is there anything else that I can help you with?
That's a I've had enough of your shit sigh.
Which way to the apothecary?
I mean, Valeria, is there anything that we can get here?
You'll need to go to the town square and talk with Teresa. She is the herbalist at the apothecary.
Is that Yeska Noska's mom? It is now.
Canon
It
now.
can be. It can be, if that's what you guys want.
Yes.
I named everything I can think of right now for the general store. I really did. I tried.
There's one thing I'm thinking of, but I don't think I talked to you guys about. Oh, I have talked about it, but I just don't know if you guys would have the wherewithal to ask for it.
In general, what kind of things do you sell in a general store? Because so far, everything that we generally need, you haven't had.
Everything. So, above the table, everything at this general store is things that you can find in the player's handbook for adventuring gear.
Yes.
That's what you can find at this general store.
Because we all just have that just sitting around la-di-da.
You guys
And-
bought out everything that they had for potions.
Boo.
That was something that was not a very high commodity. Yes, like Sakura said, mundane items. Your everyday items for an adventurer.
Okay, they probably won't have what I need then.
So why wouldn't they have garlic oil? That's a mundane
Supposedly,
item.
no, wait a minute. Okay, we said poison. They supposedly have acid vials and antitoxins.
Those are two different
Again,
things.
You'll need to talk to Teriska about those things.
Okay,
We do
this
not
has
carry
got
that
you.
here.
You've got to have this. Okay, do you have some flasks of oil?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We need oil for our lamps every once in a while. And you see that
Okay.
she has a couple of bullet lamps or lanterns.
And this burns fairly well.
Yes.
Leia, I think we should take like maybe 5 or 10 of these. And then we've got like flaming. We just set them on fire. I also
Did
have
you
maybe
drop your
another plan.
dice?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, depending on the price.
Okay. How much for a flask of oil?
I'm looking.
Ah,
I
that's
actually have
why
it in
it
front of
sounded
me.
like the dice felt. Well, let him use his book. He's got a book.
Ah.
Hold, please. I am researching in my book. My physical book.
I'm also looking through this and I'm like, well, is there anything else that could be interesting? Wow. A mirror is 5 gold pieces? Buying that.
Okay, so you're wanting a flask of oil? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it. Or is it just called oil flask?
It's oil and then in
Oil.
brackets
Okay.
flask.
How many do you need? They're 1 silver apiece.
Oh,
How
10.
many do you have?
That'd be 1 gold.
Oh, yeah.
10.
10.
Well, it looks like that's all I have is 10.
Perfect.
1
Now,
gold
because
piece.
you didn't have the other things, will you be willing to give us a discount?
Oh, Nilos, not over
1
something
gold
this
piece.
small.
You could persuade her.
I'm not gonna fight over 1 gold
8
piece.
silver piece.
Give me a persuasion check, Nilos.
Definitely going to go badly because this is not my strong suit. Um, $13.
1 gold piece. For 10.
12 gold pieces.
I hand her 1 gold piece.
She'll gladly take the 12 gold pieces if Nihilus is gonna get.
Yeah, good luck getting it out of his coin purse thing, mabob.
Still doesn't know how money works.
Yes, just how much gold does Nilos have?
I mean, in the general fund, in the joint account.
You don't know, do you?
I have no idea. I don't even know how much is in the joint account. Okay.
Ha.
Anything else?
No, I think we can burn things with this. Thank you.
All right. Tell Teriska I said hi.
Yeah, we'll I'll tell Tree you said hi. Okay, bye. And I'll head out, carrying my flasks.
Are you putting them in your inventory? Or are we gonna
I
split
will.
them?
I mean, it's £10. I can do it.
Good,
Alright.
because I
think she's
can't.
given us them in like a box because it's 10 things, so he's just carrying the box at this point.
Sure.
So
Two.
if she didn't give us a box, then we got cheaped.
She would have asked for more money if you were going to take a box.
Rude.
To the general store. Or apothecary.
Okay.
Yeah, we were,
The apo-
just came from the general store.
The apothecary is going to be this building here. Not the big building, but the the long sliver between the two big buildings.
That's attached to another one.
Sure. But, you know. That's the shop.
Okay. Hmm. Teresa?
You walk inside, and all sorts of smells hit both of your nostrils that you may not have been used to at this point in time. And you see behind the counter there is a middle-aged woman, about in her 40s, turns around and says, "Oh, hello. Welcome to my shop. What can I do for you?"
Hello. Are you Teresa?
Yes, I am Triska.
The lady from the general store says hello.
Ah, yes. Yelena, I love that woman.
She loves us.
Well, I love gold as well. So, what can I help you with?
Well, first off, do you have healing potions, balms, or salves?
Yes, yes, and yes.
What type, how strong, how much?
Your basic healing would be, I believe it's 50 gold.
45, 25, 5?
10? Run risk of having no money left very quickly.
Do this, because it's going to be faster to look it up this way. Okay. Inventory. Manage.
Take it to the
That's true. We
candy
should kill her. Sakura says we
I
should kill her.
don't think that's what Sakura meant.
I
Your
mean,
Your basic healing is going to be 50 gold a piece. And I do carry a bit stronger healing potions, but those will be 100 gold a piece.
Okay, how much would it be if we went out and gathered more supplies for you from the forest? Would that help bring the price down?
No, because it takes time to create these things.
Yes, but if we help to replenish your
herbs. I thought that could help save some time because you wouldn't have to go forage.
I appreciate the help, but the price still stands.
Okay. Next question. I look really intently into her eyes. What about poisons?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're
Insight
gonna
check.
Okay, give me an insight check.
Dirty 20.
Nihilus, you notice that when Philea says the word poisons, Tariska is very stone-faced, but there's a little bit of a glint in her eye that says she knows what she knows about poisons. How much you know, how much you're unsure.
Miss, I'm not very good with names. I'm just gonna say Miss for now. I hope that's okay. I come from a place where nature is very abundant. We know much about herbs and everything like that. And I know that it is very easy to come across certain poisonous herbs and other things when finding herbs for healing salves and such. Would you agree?
If you want to talk about that type of stuff, make me an offer.
I mean, we don't know if you have it, though.
You want to know about poisons, make me an offer.
I'll kind of lean over to Philea and go, I don't know what she wants.
hold, please. Doing math.
Are you asking for money?
Sure, if that's what you're going to offer.
I mean, we can offer you other stuff as well.
Hmm. And Flea is looking very intently at Nilos.
Gold is a very good start,
Yes.
but I'm interested in what else you could offer for this information.
Well, I don't know how you would get it, but if you were to shake Nihilus's hand, bare hand, he has a very unique gift.
He's just gonna look at Philea like, what?
Some
I
say it's
mean-
a gift, some say it's a curse.
I guess that's true.
And what does that have to do with anything about what we're talking about right now?
Well,
Okay, above the table, I don't know how to milk Nihilus's hand. I'm trying
That's
to
a-
figure out how to word that.
I mean, wording it like that is
Gonna give me 20,000 looks from Nilos. I already know that one.
yeah.
I don't even know
Um,
if Nilos knows how to milk himself.
That's a very personal question.
I'm glad I got it out there.
So, yeah, Nihilus is just looking at Valea like, really? And then he's just going to turn to her and just sigh, turn to Triska and go, there's a possibility that my blood could be very harmful to people.
All right.
Now, that
Touching.
might be very useful for a person who knows about poisons.
Sure.
So,
Are you offering me your blood?
would you take it as a rare specimen?
And not do anything kinky to it besides use it for these medicinal purposes? Blink, blink, wink, wink.
She looks at both of you, and obviously she hasn't seen individuals such as yourself
We're blue, da ba dee da ba da da da
In a-
da da.
in any of her lifetime.
We're a little bit rare. We understand.
Hold that thought. And she goes over to her door.
There
locks
is
the door.
furious whispering between Nihilus and Falea. He is just looking at her. Why would you do this? Like, why would you
I
make this
did
up?
not offer her your blood. I simply offered her a handshake.
You're trying to get me to either kill her or to bleed me. I don't. Why would you do this?
Well, would you rather try to offer up Kiba as our firstborn
Honey,
child?
we've already killed enough of the people of this town already.
She locks the door to her shop and shuts the curtains to the window to indicate that she's either on break or closed for the day. All right. Now that we have some privacy. So, you have a gift that will hurt people? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, I would offer to test it on you, but I don't know how well.
Hey
that will
Kingston, what's
go.
up, dude?
However,
playing D&D.
I
and
am
he's
not
slowly
I am
going
not going
to turn
to
to
be-
Falea.
I am not going to be your guinea pig of any sort.
Oh, this is thoroughly tested. It hurts.
All right. Well, prove it.
Oh, I suppose you could kiss me on the cheek. I don't think she'd get it if you kiss me, kiss me. She'd think we're freaks then.
I'm really sorry about this, Falea. And he's gonna turn to her and he's just gonna kiss her on the forehead.
All right. Roll damage.
So, is a 0-10?
Yes.
I'm very sorry, but you did bring us to this point. That is 17.
You take a whopping, sloppy, necrotic 17 points from a kiss.
Yeah, see, told you. Touch the skin. Ow.
She leans in and says,
Oh, you're not gonna kiss me too, are you?
"That is fascinating."
It's not ideal, but I can see how it might be useful.
So, is this something you were born with?
No.
I need more details.
Do you want the short version or the long version?
Sure, it's fine.
I prayed to a deity, and this was what he offered me.
Hmm. All right.
It just so happened to be a deity of death.
That makes more sense, given the state of her forehead now.
It goes away
Yeah.
eventually.
So, does it have any lasting impressions?
From all I've seen, it kind of causes a little bit of uh, discoloration, and he's going to go straight into medical side. It's a bit of discoloration, as you can see, like the veins start to almost get infected. So it seems to get into the bloodstream somehow, and it just seeps into the skin, and it's skin on skin contact, it seems. But I've been trying to work out if it goes deeper, if it's maybe blood related or.
Well, we can certainly find out. If you're willing to, I don't know, part with some of your blood.
I will offer you some blood for some healing potions and for 1 vial of poison. In return, I will offer you 3 vials of my blood.
She thinks about this. Untested poison blood.
You're not going to find anything rarer around here.
And it has no effect on you.
Nope. He's just going to be like tapping himself on the head.
Interesting. Very interesting. You are right. You are a very rare breed. A walking, talking poison vial.
Yes, it's problematic, and it might be one of the only chances you get to get my blood, as I would like to, after everything happens, I would like to go and find someone to possibly lift this curse. So, getting as many vials now as possible might be your only chance.
How many vials are you needing of the healing potion again?
Well, we're probably going to need the stronger ones. So if you have those, we're willing to give a little bit of coin extra as well. But 1 vial of poison and at least 2 vials of the greater healing potions. If you can offer a better deal, then I might be willing to offer a little more.
I will, since we're in this negotiating mood, I have 4 of those stronger potions of healing.
Okay.
Give me 3 vials of your blood on top of you doing something for me. And I will give you what you want. No charge. I'll even add 1 extra thing. Just because.
What's the extra thing?
Oh, it's a stronger poison.
Oh. And what would you require?
I want you to kill the toy maker.
Noblinsky?
How come?
Because he made my child frightened of his toys.
Who's your child?
Yeska.
Above the table.
see.
Why?
You guys put it into the world. It's happening. I will definitely not bring my daughter to his shop ever.
How did his toys scare him?
He's a demented man.
I see.
And Nilos, because you've seen works of Blinsky firsthand, you get the sense that he is very good at what he does, but is very demented at the same time.
So
See.
glad you burned all the dolls, otherwise this would be awkward.
Yeah, it might not be the best, but that's fine.
It's not just the
Did you-
dolls that you remember, it's also all of the baby paraphernalia that you saw in
Yeah.
Berez.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but Nilos had dolls coming out of his ears.
Mhm.
I did have like 20
This
dolls.
argument, this negotiation would not be going so well if he had the dolls just taken out.
Okay. I will say this. I can't promise that that's what we'll do, but we will go and see him. And if he is as bad as you are making it out to be, then we'll see what can happen.
Well, I will tell you this. If Blinsky is not dead, we have no deal. Unless you have the gold. You have the gold, we can make an arrangement. But if Blinsky isn't dead, then you're not getting everything that I've proposed.
Even if we offer the vials of blood.
I won't take them. Now that I know what they do.
We'll go and speak with him.
Oh, well, this is going to be a peaceful walk.
And if you don't know where he's at, follow the road to the Burgomaster's house. He's just up the street. And she walks up to the front door, unlocks it, opens the curtains, opens the door, and says, "Have a wonderful day."
You too. And Nihilus will walk out.
What's 1 for 4, huh?
And as you guys stand there contemplating the offer that was given to you, we're going to go to break.
Okay.
So we'll be back here in just a few moments.
Why do you always put these rough decisions on us? Why does my body keep getting us in trouble?
Why did the GM ask if you know how to milk yourself?
So how's your session going for the night?
We're in the middle of it.
I mean, I know. I see that you're on Be Right Back. That's why I came.
Yeah, we're on our break. We're doing good.
That's nice.
What's up, Colby?
I'm just sitting here trying to get the image of Nilos being milked by Philea like an old-timey cow.
You need
I'm
to.
sorry, Roy.
Like I just think of Philea with like
This
the,
was
like the
such a
Amish.
sweet start to the episode, and now it's not. And
Are you kidding
No.
me? You guys started like this is the same day that you almost got a siege attack.
but it
On
was so
Valakai.
sweet. There was a moment between Philea and Nihilus. It was a sweet moment. And
Okay.
now Nylos is getting milked, and we have to go and murder a toy maker for poison to kill an innocent woman. Like that's dark.
I told you last session that Philea was having dark thoughts.
That's so dark.
I said they were dark thoughts. Why does no one believe me?
I'm gonna go get me something to eat. I'll be back.
Oh.
I'm
I don't
gonna
know
have
how I
some more
feel about
noodles.
this situation.
What, the conversation in chat? You're fine.
I'm done. I'm done. Nylos walks into the mists of Barovia's outer edge and is never seen again. Oh.
Love you too,
I
Alex.
don't know what I expected from this episode, honestly.
Not for
Bama.
I hit the button.
All right. So we are going to. Is there anything right now that anybody wants to take care of at this point in time? There are a couple of things. Obviously, you guys are making holy water.
Yeah.
Erica, I'm gonna just say you go to the glass blower shop and get however many vials empty vials that you want
Okay.
for that.
I guess me and Falea would potentially go see Blinsky.
Okay.
We did forget one thing. We didn't ask what proof she needed.
I will just bring back his head.
That's probably his best proof you're gonna give is his head. So
Blood-covered toys.
I mean, not the way I want to do it, but to free the entire land, get to try out my new sword.
So let's weigh up our options here with this. If we're to poison her, essentially, and she wants my blood for that because it could be poisonous, at that point, I might as well just touch her to kind of stop that, right?
Yeah,
So we
but
don't need the poison, but the potions.
healing.
Yeah, that's intriguing because the way that I think she said 100 gold, so that's 400 gold. And how much do we have?
Not 400.
What do you think? Should we tell the others?
You really think Fadir's gonna go ahead with this one?
I mean, honestly, he's supposed to be a man of God, but sometimes I'm unsure, and honestly, I'm supposed to be one as well. So I was more than willing to hand over my blood to get what we needed, but if she wants us to kill this man, I need to know that he's actually not a good person. And his dolls definitely don't paint him in a good light. So that's why I want to see him first.
Okay. I mean, just say the word. One quick flank, and pretty sure we could get him going.
Well, I guess
I'm just saying, if you have a good argument for Fadir, he would consider anything.
I mean,
I'm just putting that out
we're
there.
essentially just killing him because he's crazy and he makes toys that scare children.
Well, and the flip side of that is you could just kill her instead.
That's also true.
Uh-huh.
And then just loot her shop.
Yep.
I mean,
Mhm.
but also she's not really seeming that bad either.
I mean, for all we know, we could be getting rid of a pedophile here. I mean, and
That's
then
a
if
good
she
point.
pisses us off, we
Or
can kill
helping
her
one.
too.
I mean, at this point, we should just kill the whole town.
No,
I
that
mean,
you guys are not going to get any more experience. So stop. You kill the next thing, it's 0 experience. Kill the next thing, 0 experience.
Can't we just
What if
keep accruing experience and just not go to the next level?
says you. That doesn't mean
what
that we
if-
don't gain experience in battle.
I find the cutest child with their puppy. Now hear me out. I take the puppy.
Dab it.
No. No. Stop it. I know where you're going. Do not go that route, Colby.
And then you put the puppy in the bag of holding.
Then you put it in another bag of holding.
No,
Then
you take
you take a bag of devouring and put it over the child's head.
Oh my god!
Off to Noblinsky.
I think
And then
I think
and
that-
then before anything happens, I cast banishment on the puppy and the kid.
Mm.
For
And then
1
when they
minute.
come back, exactly, when they come back, it's just nothing. Well, it is more like a smear.
Uh-huh.
You're a schmear. No.
You guys
Well-
walk. You guys walk this path that Nilos has been familiar with because of his incarceration at the Burgomaster's mansion, and you eventually go past the Burgomaster's mansion, and you see a quaint-looking building here. This cramped shop has a dark entrance portico, above which hangs a wooden sign shaped like a rocking horse, with a B engraved on both sides. Flanking the entrance are two arched, lead-framed windows. Through the dirty glass, you can see jumbled displays of toys and hanging placards bearing the slogan, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky."
Oh God.
Well, I guess this is the place. Shall we go in?
Well, first things first. If I were a sweet, innocent child, would I be felt feel welcomed or creeped out?
Yeah. Do we get a creepy vibe from this building?
Give me an insight check if you're trying to figure out what.
Definitely. 23.
Do I even need to help him? Jesus.
Look,
Oh,
all right.
you're-
I'm not good at much, but these things I am.
Ooh, nat 20!
Oh,
okay.
baby.
All right, take your inspiration.
I already
Unless
have
you're-
inspiration, cause
Then
someone rolled it last time and gave it to me.
give inspiration to somebody else.
Erica?
Erica does not have inspiration.
Uh-huh.
But
You do now.
Gracias. Why am I down 24 hit points? Oh, that's I'm looking at the wrong fucking character sheet.
Wow.
Apparently, the last time I played Rumlov, he was down a bunch of hit points. Strange.
Oh, Romulan.
Well, I
Wonder
mean,
why
if-
that happened. I mean,
Wonder why.
I'm thinking his original 24 hit points were gone, and as I leveled him up, it just kind of stayed that way.
in peace.
So you walk in, and for your insight checks, yes, you are absolutely creeped out by this toy shop.
I'll turn to Valera and go, well, I'm getting a negative vibe from the place, which I guess means positive for our quest.
We got one more test to see how creepy this place is before we go talk to him. Hey, Jeeba, how you
Okay.
feel about it?
Nana Krista.
Oh my God, they're gonna kill this motherfucker in cold blood. Okay,
I guess we go in.
Go in, go buy your
That
son
turns
his
out to
first
be-
toy.
Hold on. I'm
He's not my
Maria
son.
and Nylos die here. Does
Well,
that mean me,
Colby, you're-
fucking Brim,
you're-
and goddamn Erica? Oh gosh. Okay, continue.
Yeah, I
You
can't
were
hear
breaking
his
up, dude.
mics.
Colby, you swallowed your microphone. Spit it up.
We've broken him.
I think we lost him completely.
Into the blinky.
Oh, we gotta let him come. We can either do this quietly or we could do it with a broken Canadian. Which way do we want to go?
Broken
Yes.
Canadian.
No, he's gone. The French side of him has run away in cowardice.
You're gonna make me spit out my fake Fruit Loops.
Your fake Fruit Loops.
Off-brand.
I don't even know if we have Fruit Loops over here.
They're Tutti Fruities.
Okay, here's a question. Has anyone, like, I'll ask this to the chat as well. Has anyone actually tried this Huel stuff?
Huel?
Huel.
So like fuel,
like a
but
drink.
Huel.
It's like a drink. It's
No.
like, it's not really an energy drink. It's more like kind of almost like a meal replacement. Got a whole bunch of vitamins and minerals and everything like that in it.
How we doing,
just wondering.
Colby?
Just wondering if anyone had tried it, because I picked up 2 today, and I was like, I will, what are you doing, Kat? I was just
I
wondering
would
if anyone had tried.
just like the record to show that Nilos and Philea broke Colby.
That's okay. We spent like last week breaking everyone. So
But no beds. So do we continue or do we let him try to
that
catch
they
up?
know of.
Wow. Saucy.
Tutti Fruities!
I mean, we can continue on.
Yeah,
Sorry,
he'll sort
you
it
guys.
out. And
You guys are gonna walk in.
Quest
Yep.
gets back to chat and Nilos is talking about breaking beds with Philea. Fuck.
she's heard worse, and she's said worse.
Mm.
All right.
Onward, inward, whatever.
You walk inside. The bell rings as you walk inside. The first thing you see, the both of you, is a miniature gallows that is complete with the trap door and a weighted hanged man on one of the shelves. And standing in this room, you see a portly man who looks to be wearing this purple green jester's outfit, and on his shoulder is this little capuchin monkey wearing a pink tutu, and he turns around and says, "Welcome, friends, to the House of Blinsky, where happiness and smiles can be bought at bargain prices. Perhaps
I am
you know
insight
a little,
checking him already because I already feel creeped out.
perhaps you know a little child in need of joy, a little toy for a girl or boy.
While Nilos is doing that, do you have a precious gift from my little Gigi? My Jeepa Jeepa?
That didn't go well. This is the worst roll I've done on insight.
I'm
That's an
distracting,
11.
so I'm helping you. You get it with advantage.
And so that you guys know what Blinsky looks like,
Oh god. I'm gonna kill him.
Hey, Nilos, read chat. It's a lot better than what we're looking at on the screen.
Gonna kill him. So yeah, do I get advantage because she's trying to distract it? If not, I'm using my inspiration.
hold on, what's going on?
I rolled an insight because he's
Uh-huh.
already creeping me out,
And
I
I
want to
said,
know this.
while he's doing that, I asked, "Do you have a present for my little Jeeba Jeeba? My little Gigi?"
Okay.
I don't care if Jeeba shows himself or not, but I'm gonna act like I'm presenting my little offspring of joy with twinkly eyes.
Everything to Nylos is wrong. Everything is wrong with the situation, and I can feel that
To help with
Vallejo
advantage, hopefully.
is happy here. So,
No
do
to the
I-
insight on as far as advantage. What did you roll?
okay, I'm using my inspiration then.
Oh, come on. Can he get inspiration for what Quest is saying? Jesus Christ.
Okay, that's much better. 28.
Okay. What are you trying to insight
I
from
want
him?
to know if this. Basically, I want to know, is this guy. Does this guy seem to have bad intentions?
With a 28. No. He does not have bad intentions, but you get the sense that his heart is in the right place, but his designs, if you look around, are
Fucked up.
ghastly. Trying to think of the word here. Ghastly. Yes, fucked up. Like I
Like
said,
night-
he has good
Nightmare-
intentions. Yes, very nightmarish.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes.
Like,
yes,
okay.
that vibe.
Okay. I'm gonna look to Falea as she kind of says, "Does she have anything?" And I'm like, "Do you like the stuff that's in here, Falea?"
You start
That's
looking
as much as
around.
I need.
You also see that there is a headless doll that comes with a sack of attachable heads, including one with its eyes and mouth stitched shut. A wind-up musical merry-go-round with figures of snarling wolves chasing children in place of prancing horses. And then you also see a doll that looks like the dolls that you saw back in the Burgermaster's mansion, that look eerily like Irina Kolyana. Yes, I have plenty of toys for you. Jiba, you said?
Yeah, so I have a question. What is the purpose of this toy as I point to the gallows?
That one is to indicate that not everything in life is fair. And sometimes we have to hang on to hope, as it were.
Okay. What about what about the dolls? The headless dolls. Why?
Oh, you mean this one here?
And he goes over to the doll and he grabs the sack of heads.
He says, look, it's interchangeable. It's very, very intricate workings. You can put...
And he starts placing different heads. One is of a man that has this grotesque look on his face. Another one is this woman figurine that has shock. The next one is one of a child that's crying
See, it's very, very intricate type of doll. This would probably be great for your Jiba.
But what if Jibo wanted to make a whole little family of dolls? There's only one body.
Oh, I have plenty of those. I can give you all of them if you wish. Make an entire family.
Then why have the interchangeable heads? They're so creepy.
When Falea says that they're creepy, what reaction does he have?
He kind of starts to hang his head.
I'm sorry, but this is what I'm good at. Nobody has been buying my toys since the Burgermaster has been sent to the stocks.
So you've
Why-
never terrified children before?
There was a time that I had mini toys that were joyous and children would laugh and come to Blinsky's. It's the place to be. But here lately it's been quite grim. Sad to say.
But why did you decide to make grim dolls rather than making happy ones?
Because I thought what the Burgermaster was saying was true. The only way to escape Barovia is to make everyone happy in town. And so I tried to make toys. And I was really good at it for a time. Until I wasn't. And then this is what happens.
Did something change?
I don't know. Maybe it was because I was lonely. But now I have Piccolo here.
And he scratches the monkey behind the ear.
Oh God.
Hey!
That's what we hear first out of your mouth? Jesus Christ.
I don't know what was happening here.
Oh, it's simple. Falea and Nihilus broke you. The end.
Are you gonna kill a man and his monkey?
I mean,
The first
I'm
toy in
not
the man's
against
shop
it.
is a gallows hanging there.
Yeah, but okay. I'm glad I'm not here.
So
Still on the chopping block, okay?
I'm
not
well
so
aware.
So when did you start having trouble making happy toys? Around how long ago?
It was probably back when a woman from Perez asking for demands of baby toys.
And at this point in time, Nihilus, you see a wood and string mobile of hanging bats with flapping wings hanging from the ceiling. And you get the sense that, okay, yeah, that makes more sense now.
Yeah.
She always wanted the weirdest things too. It was for a baby. I would send her rattles, mobiles.
Do you remember her name?
God. She just said the witch of the swamp.
Uh,
I didn't
So-
question any of it because she kept giving me money. So
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Have you thought about maybe going back to making happy toys?
I did at one point, but then it never came. The the inspiration just left me. So I just keep on continuing with what you see here. He is no fun. He's no Blinsky.
Understand that you've got some things here. The doll with the interchangeable heads is very clever and very unique.
Right?
It's a really good idea. It's just that it's. I mean, do you like helping? Do you like making children happy?
I do.
I
And I
mean,
did. But
These kind of
now
faces, they don't make children happy.
and I understand that. But the only person that gave me money besides the Witch of the Swamp was the Burgomaster. He would give me a couple of gold every month just to make ends meet.
This is so fucked up.
Well,
How did you come upon the capuchin?
Oh, that was a very interesting story. This jovial man came into town one day and he decided to stop by my shop. He could tell that I was lonely, and the only thing I could say that he was very, like I said, jovial. He told a lot of stories and kind of a bard of sorts, you know.
Did he have a
And
bowl full of Did he have a belly that shook with like a bowl full of jelly?
no, that's
Rictavio?
me.
Oh God.
Rictavio?
And you say Rictavio to Blinsky here.
And he says, that does ring a bell. Yes, he had Piccolo here, and he handed him off to me and said, "Here, have have my pet monkey. It should bring you happiness."
For the record, you think the name was Rictavio and not Vasily.
Yes.
Interesting.
He had a very colorful outfit. He said something about looking for people for his carnival.
the people for his carnival.
Yes, he was looking for people to help in his carnival. You know,
Yeah,
show
because
show hands and
Rictavio
things like that.
is the traveling bard, remember?
Been a while, and I don't really know.
I
names.
elbow you in the ribs, remember?
Ow! Yes. He definitely doesn't remember.
Well, we're just gonna look around a little bit more, okay?
All right.
You
If you
and
need any help, just let me know.
Piccolo?
Yes, Piccolo. And if you need anything from a taller shelf, I will let Piccolo get it for you. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll follow, move with Valea.
This is odd.
Yeah.
This is so odd.
I wasn't having issues killing him until he was friends with Rictavio, and we need Rictavio on our side. Because
Yeah.
Esmeralda's with Rictavio, hopefully.
Oh my, it's a moral conundrum.
I mean,
Did that conundrums too. First
maybe
Irina and now Blinsky.
Yep.
maybe we can try and convince him to make happier dolls.
You guys continue to look around at the
Mhm.
different toys. You notice that there's a ventriloquist dummy that looks a lot like Strahd von Zarovich.
Woo!
You also see a set of wooden nesting dolls. The smaller each one gets, the older it gets, until the innermost doll is a mummified corpse.
Okay.
These toys are not helping.
No, they're not.
The toys say murder him, but the guy says he's a sweetheart. Oh god, moral compass.
The worst thing is, I
I'm just
really
stating
wish I had detect good or evil.
I'm so glad that I am making holy water.
I don't think I have anything that can help me here, magical wise. This is very frustrating. Yeah, I'll kind of turn to Valera and be like, Valera, do you think there's? I mean, do you think
I
that he
do. I
made
have a
this
fireball.
choice? Do you think he made the choice to start making these, or maybe he was? I mean, he was definitely talking about the lasagna in the swamp, right?
Yeah, Baba lasagna. Zaga.
Yeah. So do you think maybe it's just him getting money and wanting to make these because it was getting him money, or do you think that he's maybe cursed, or do you think something bad is happening to him? I don't know. He seems like a really nice guy, and that bothers me a little bit. Maybe we need to give him some good ideas. Can I try and detect anything magical in this room that's not me or Falea? Or what we're wearing?
Are you casting a spell? Or
No, because I don't have any detect magic spell. I have dispel magic. But
That could work.
I mean, you can do an Arcana check to see if anything in here is magical, too.
I'll try the Arcana check first.
I mean, because that would if he had put magic in any of the toys, that would make them not work anymore. But if something was cast on him or the monkey,
Blair, can you how good are you at detecting magic?
no.
Not very good. I can tell you that.
As you hear that in your head, Falea.
Don't make me spank you.
What?
Blinsky looks over his shoulder.
Hey, sorry, I'll try it myself.
I mean, I'm not the best at it, but sorry, apparently my hexblade has a sense of humor. I mean, we could both try.
Yeah, let's both try and see if there's anything magical in here. So yeah, Arcana check, I guess, if I can get my cat out of the way.
Is that Arcana? Is that what
Yep.
we're looking for?
Ooh, that 17.
15.
You do not. You give a look around. Obviously, you know that the things that you guys are carrying are magical, but looking in the shop, nothing here appears to be magical.
Okay. I mean,
Have a magical
Well,
essence.
I don't
Now-
feel anything magical.
Now, to Blinsky, he thinks everything that he makes is magical.
Well, yeah, because there's a magic within a child's soul. Anyhow, don't know, but that monk, the capuchin, Piccolo. Hey, Jeeba, you're good at scoping out people. What do you think about Piccolo? Would Piccolo be your friend?
He says,
Do you want to go get closer and see if you'd be friends? I'll go with you. Just go, I'll go with you. You'll say hi. If you don't want to be his friend after you say hi, then you don't have to, okay?
He hops off your shoulder. You don't know where he went.
I made Jeeba mad. This could be interesting. Keep your
I'm-
ears open.
worried that now there is an invisible demon walking around in a shop filled with creepy toys
Oh, God.
and a possibly unhinged man.
Well, let's just be thankful that they're toys and not little miniature guns.
That's very true.
Just keep an eye on the gallows, okay?
Yeah. I mean, what do you want to do about this, Falea? Like, I don't know how to convince him to stop making toys that aren't looking like they're gonna kill a child.
While you two are thinking about that, Erica and Fadir.
Oh, thank God.
I have no idea what to do in this situation.
I'm making
just
holy
panicking.
water, la 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 la.
Don't you dare put this back to us this quickly. Give us time.
I
Give
don't
us-
have to worry about murdering an innocent man, la 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 la.
So Erica walks back in where the holy watering is happening and just like dumps out this entire armload of varying sizes of vials.
Okay. Roll me a d12,
Oh shit.
Erica.
It's a 1.
A 1.
Mhm.
Reroll it. Halfling luck.
No, go with the roll. You came up with one vial.
8. 8.
8. Okay, so you brought back with you 8 vials.
That'll work. This will do very nicely, I think. We've been just sitting here and praying, and you know, I was thinking, Erica, I'm starting to get a little bit worried, not necessarily about Brim, but I do wonder what Nilos and Falea are getting up to.
There's
Yeah.
honestly no telling.
Wonder if they're going on another fishing trip.
I don't know. I didn't hear how their last one went.
And at that point, I'm gonna kind of look at Father Lucian and is like, "Do you know how the fishing trip went?"
What do you mean? What fishing trip?
Father, if I ask you a question, will you be honest with me?
That depends, Vidir.
Okay. There's something going on with Philea and Nilos, and I can't quite put my finger on it. But they've. You remember that day we came back from Ravenloft, and I don't know. Ever since then, they seem to have gotten quite a bit closer. Do you know anything about that, by any chance?
Closer in which way?
Like,
I need to be a
okay,
little more specific.
they share rooms together. She dotes on him like she's his wife.
Hmm. Well, now that you mention it that way, yes, they did seem to be more like that when they got back. But is that so wrong?
No, it's just it's been. I mean, they're always very weird. I mean, the pair of them are a little bit weird, but
I resent that.
but they seem to have gotten the. I don't know. It's like the weirdness is now one, as opposed to two individuals.
Okay.
Father, did you marry them?
You see visibly on his face that he is in a corner.
Someone put the priest in the corner.
Oh God.
And Fadir's face is just gonna just drop, and he's gonna look at Ares. Like, oh my gods! I knew it. R0ck, we have to get them a wedding present.
Damn right you do.
I don't think you're required to give someone a wedding present when you're not invited.
Eh. Just all that talk about fishing trips, and they were so aloof about everything, and it just makes so much sense now. Oh, I'm going to hold this over their heads. I'm going to have fun with this. I've not had fun in a long time. And I'm going to bring this up at the most inappropriate time.
Please don't, Vidir. For the sake of the Morning Lord, please don't.
Listen, Father, you don't understand. That little blue bastard has tormented me since day one. Now, I finally can get him back.
I was gonna say
So-
clarification. Which blue bastard?
Yes.
Do I need to... Yes. The answer, we. The pair of them have been a bane of my existence. I love them, but hate them at the same time. And now I have this. This is why I love the Morning Lord. I love you, Father, and this is just a wonderful day. I cannot be happier. Oh,
Ismark totally heard that last sentence, right?
Ismark's not at the church.
Oh, come on. Let us have fun.
Ismark is not at the church. He is walking around town. Do you not remember that?
That's beside the point.
oh, how are we going to mess with these people? This is wonderful. Well, so we've got about 12 vials worth. No, how many? 8 vials
8.
worth of holy water.
I have 8.
So we can kind of divvy that up in between us. Father, this is a long shot, but you don't happen to have any diamond dust lying around anywhere, do you?
I'm sorry, Vidya. No.
It was worth a shot. I would like to. I don't have any money to do it, though. It's the only thing. I've got. I've got enough to use that. You know that spell I used on Mordenkainen, Erica, to make everything copacetic again. I've got about. I can use that spell once more, and then that's it. It is something that I could use if anybody gets bewitched again, like Nalos and Philea did. And then apparently they got bewitched and getting married, but I don't know that. Maybe we should use gentle repose on them and see if it works. I don't. But greater restoration. Maybe they're just in a trance of love.
It's hard to say.
Vidya, maybe it's because they actually love each other. Have you ever thought of that?
No. Yeah, you're probably right. What does it they say? Crazy begets crazy?
Apparently. I don't know.
Honestly, Father, have you met any two more like-minded individuals more in your life? Think about it. They're both a
Well-
little bit off the rockers. They're both a little bit eccentric. It's kind of suiting, I guess, in the long. You know what? I'm actually happy for them. I'm not going to mess with them. I'm actually happy for them. I really, truly am. I might mess with them a little bit. Well, so Erica, is there anything else that we can even do while we're waiting for Marta to finish with the sword? I don't think there's anything else we have.
I mean, I haven't come up with any other bright ideas. This was kind of all I had to offer.
I wonder if there's a way that we could get in contact with Esmeralda to let her know what's going on.
I don't even remember the last time we saw her.
It would have been just after getting out of Castle
Yeah,
Ravenloft.
leaving Ravenloft, yeah.
I don't have message sending or anything that I can do. I don't think that's a spell that's in my. I thought it was though.
You probably don't have it prepared.
All right. Is there anything else that Fadir and Erica wish to do for this day?
No, but I am going to get ready and potentially get sending ready.
Okay.
But that's me doing my own thing.
Then we're gonna jump back to Nihilus and Philea. What are you guys doing with Blinsky?
So how are we gonna kill him? I don't know. Could go give him a hug.
Yeah, but
I feel bad about it though. He doesn't seem crazy. He seems
Sad,
know.
lonely.
but then what about Piccolo?
Monkey friend. We'll have a monkey friend.
You have Jiba. It's okay.
I don't think I'm gonna have him on.
I mean, we could just really try to convince him to stop making not creepy toys. And maybe move towns.
Well, do I go with my gut here?
I mean, it's got us this far.
Oh boy, joyous, great, lovely, mwah, chef's kiss.
Nihilus, as you're sitting here contemplating what you're going to do with Blinsky, you catch in the corner of your eye, because of your passive perception, things starting to move on one of the shelves.
I'm just gonna not stop looking at Falea and just start watching that instead. Like,
And it's like it's moving closer and closer to Blinsky.
I'm just gonna keep silently watching it.
Well, I mean, we have the option of just confronting him with the truth, you know. See if he remembers scaring the crap out of the poor kid Yeska. I mean, I know that the lady from the apothecary didn't say anything about maybe an apology being enough. But if Yeska is at the church and everything at the church is fine, and Yeska's happy at the church now, maybe it all happened for a reason? I mean, everything happens for a reason, right?
And as soon as you say that, Falea, all of a sudden, you hear the blood-curdling scream of Piccolo. Go. As it flies off of Blinsky's
Oh my god, he's gonna kill the monkey.
off of Blinsky's shoulder, lands on the ground, hisses, and that's where we're gonna end.
No! Why would you do that to us?
Please tell me we can say goodnight, everybody.
So, thank you everyone for joining us for tonight's episode of Curse of Strahd. Thank you, Sirenscape, for the sounds that we got to hear in tonight's episode. Please go to Sirenscape.com for all the sounds and battle music that you need for your epic games, because those epic games need epic sound. Sirenscape.com. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night.